everyone and welcome. I am Ayu Aisha and my partner is Sharifah Najah. We are going to talk about multimodality. Analyze 5 Hijabista magazine cover, and it is the edition from 2019 until 2020, and the language used is Malay and the target audience is Malaysian Muslim women. We also use Crash 2010 and Van Leeuwen 2011. In terms of the first questions, what meaning are being made in the text? Well, in the text, the genre is women fashion. Basically, the magazine construct the idea of Islamic femininity which modern yet conservative. According to Johnson and Rector in 2012, the representation of feminine itself is shaped by various institutions such as religion, media, and political system. So the magazine is not just representing what is considered feminine, but at the same time it is a part of the context that construct what is considered feminine. Second question, we will be presenting which mode that is used in the magazine, and which mode is foregrounded, and which mode carries major information in the text. For the first magazine, we can see that the subject used is a famous figure. And the point of view of images, they use frontal angle, which meant to have an engagement and involvement of participants, and the distance of image is close, where it is established strong emotional connection with the audience. And also there are the use of dark red color, which means passion. Here we can see the use of masthead as a mode, where big font and grey color is used in order to make it more eye-catching and contrast with the background. The purpose is to show the audience that this magazine is about Hijabista. And the second one is look at the gaze, where it looks directly at the viewer, and the purpose is for persuasion. And the tagline used, it helps to reinsure what the masthead stood. And there are also main cover line and the cover line. Basically, both of the line, they use white color so that it will be more appealing. In figure 2, we can see that the models wear tudung, where it indicates modesty in fashion. And the use of makeup, it is basically fair skin and pinkish. I think it is the representation of beauty in Malaysian culture. And also the Jawi font, it symbolizes Islamic and Malay culture. And there are also the use of colors such as pink and white. Pink as a marker of gender, which is female, and white they use which is associated with virtue and purity. In figure 3, we can see the facial expressions where the mouth is shut. There is a slight smile. It projects the mood of mystery, or Marguerite Ferguson called that as soft sell in advertising. And the subject used in the magazine is Vivi Yusof, which she symbolized modernity or a successful female. And the eye contact, the eyes are shut. She did not look directly at the viewer. And the color used, pink. It is a general textual reference which attracts females readers' attention. Here we can see the representation, the meaning of beauty, where they use 3 slim celebrity, and perhaps in Malay culture, slims means pretty, slims means beautiful. And the eye contact, they look directly at the viewer. Unlike this magazine cover, the distance used is far, where we can see the whole figure and the space around it, and it indicates impersonal and formal. The model also wear full body covered outfit. It indicates Muslim women modesty, and the use of warm colors such as yellow, it indicates positive. And in the case of the cover of Hijabista magazine, the image of the Indonesian pop singer Hanizalika, Vivi Yusof, and other celebrity are foregrounded. since it is the most salient due to the position, size, color, saturation, and illumination. The image also carry major informational load in the text where it aims to attract the reader to buy and read the idea in the magazine. Usually, people buy mainly for them. Every celebrity represents the main theme or issue. These are the invitee images that parallel with the text inside the page or cover. For instance, hijab, lifestyle, fashion, career, and business.
The next question, what resources have been drawn on to make meanings in the text? We found that the main resource that was used was the images of the famous female figures, because these images are not just random pictures. It's the chosen one, it's taken in a studio, it's chosen out of hundreds of other pictures, and it's edited by photo designers and editors, and a photographer took it, and makeup artists are in charge, and all of these people involved are trying to construct and build an image of who hijabistas are. And next, the main resources was the written text that surrounds the images. So mainly the title itself, hijabista, already conveys a lot of meaning. So hijabista is actually the combination of fashionista and hijab, which means that female Muslims who dress moderately yet they are very stylish. So this already conveys to the audience what the target audience are, and what is their identity. And there's also catchy headlines that shows the interests and hobbies of hijabistas, and they use a lot of multilinguality, which means they incorporated a lot of English words such as sisterhood goals and raigolo. And this also represents that hijabistas, especially in Malaysia, are bilinguals or multilinguals, so they would know and understand English, and also use the language. And a very interesting part is we found in the typography of July edition that it was written in Jawi. So at that same time, Jawi issue in the teaching of Jawi and Khat in BM classes was a hotly debated issue in Malaysia. So them using Jawi in their edition the next month kind of indicate that they support hijabistas, support that implementation, and they are also trying to persuade and convince their readers that it is a good implementation in Malaysia. For the next question, what social environment are the meanings being made in? The texts are produced in Malaysia, and it's for a Malaysian audience. So in Malaysia, Islam is the official religion, and the magazines also discussed about a lot of Malay culture and history, because even though not all Muslims in Malaysia are Malays, but most are. So then in this time, 2019-2020, women are not just conventionally housewives. They have their own career, they have their own ambitions, they can be successful, and they can compete in businesses, and they are also multitaskers. They can have families, they can have own businesses. They are very talented, and they have their own hobbies. And now female Muslims are still expected to dress modestly, but they have to be fashionable and take care of their looks. And there's also a lot about social media awareness and importance during this time. Like, women are multitaskers, so they also need to be able to maintain a good social media appearance. So that's discussed too. In conclusion, we found that modes and semiotic resources are used and exploited in all of these covers to create and represent meanings in the given social environment. Images, colors, content, point of view, written text, fonts, and typography are amongst the many things that we found that are socially organized resources that the authors and editors use in that particular environment to construct the image, idea, and identity of female Muslims, which are called hijabistas in Malaysia. Thank you.